there are some things that maybe reinforce some negative ideas about there being extreme racism. Like, okay, I remember the England versus Serbia under 18s game. Was it under 18s or under 21s? It was a youth game anyway. And a couple of years ago, was it 2-3 years ago? Danny Rose was got racial abuse from the Serbian fans. And I remember a couple of people coming up to me like, "Oh, see, Nick, I told you, I knew there were racists over there." And I was trying to explain why. Yes, did they give him racial abuse? Of course, it was racial abuse, throwing bananas, saying whatever they were saying. But what I was trying to explain is that even though he received racial abuse, I'm sure that the majority of those people are not racist. And people say, how does that make sense? No. So let me explain. Like, what you need to take into account with situations like that is that majority of people are not going to understand what the black experience is. They're not going to necessarily have, they may know some black history. I met a few people that do, but they're not going to necessarily have the wider perspective of it. So they're not necessarily going to get how deep certain racial slurs cut. How deep, they're not like, you know, like it's not uncommon for you to walk around and somebody say, yo, what up, nigga? I think it's just okay for them to say that because they've seen on American TV or whatever that black people do or whatever, you know, and they're not going to understand the complexities of something like that. Like, that not every black person is cool with being called nigga. Not every black person, some black people might say it to each other and then not say, but not let white people to say. And I understand that those things are contradictory, but if you understand the depth of the black experience and black history and certain other factors, then you can understand why such contradictions exist. A lot of people are not in that part of the world, is not going to know that. So when things like the Danny Rose incident occurs, as much as they were throwing racial slurs at him, to them it was just, we're insulting him. We're insulting him, and we're going to go to the lowest common denominator. What can we insult him with that's really going to hit him hard? Fine, we're going to go to the blank. Obviously, he's a black guy. Let's call him a monkey, Maimuni, whatever. That's monkey, right, in Serbian, right? So let's just call him a monkey and whatever. Throw bananas and like even the ethnicities within from Yugoslavia itself go hard at each other when it comes to things like that. When it comes to, you know, disagreements or whatever. It's just like, it's hard hitting, it's raw. When you're insulting someone, it's hard hitting, it's raw. People often you'll find will go to the lowest common denominator, like, bam, how can if we're having a tense dialogue or a standoff with each other, and we're going back and forth, like, I'm just gonna insult you. And to them, in their minds, it's like, I'm just gonna go, bam, hit the target, and insult you in the worst way possible. Yeah, man. So, with that said, just if you wanna explore, go out and explore. This is not just to black people who are not from, this is just to anyone, but specifically black people who are scared that you're gonna get all these racist attacks over there. Don't be worried about that. That's the last thing that you should be worried about. You'll go over there and people will embrace you, and you know you'll have a good time, man. Trust me, man. You'll have a good time. I'll leave it on that, man. Have a blessed evening. Ciao.
need a Balkan beauty. Yeah, I need a Balkan beauty. I need a Balkan beauty. Yeah, I need a Balkan beauty. I need a Balkan beauty. Yeah, I need a Balkan beauty. I need a Balkan beauty. Yeah, I need a Balkan beauty. Yeah, I need a Balkan beauty. Those lips, those hips, and that Balkan